How's it going, folks? Welcome back to our group by group breakdown of Worlds 2015. We're going to go ahead and get into Group D now, the final group of Worlds. Now, in this one, we have KTrolster coming in at 5-1, ODHan coming out at 4-2, LGD coming in at 2-4, and then TSM coming in at 1-5. So this group was the big snowball in this group was LGD and how poorly they looked and how poorly they performed. Otherwise, the group pretty much performed how we thought it would. I thought KT was going to be extremely strong. I thought ODHan was going to be strong and could maybe steal a game from LGD. But LGD I thought was going to come out ahead. Of course, they came out flat, and we'll go more in depth there in a little bit. And then TSM I thought was going to be at the bottom. So even though this group seems like it was out of place really from their playstyles, other than LGD, there was really no surprises here, in my mind at least. And so yeah, let's go ahead and start at the top. KTrolster coming out on top. The team was extremely strong. I thought they looked stronger than Tigers, the other Korean team, and I thought they were definitely the strongest team in the group, or the most consistent looking team in the group overall. They played extremely aggressive. You saw Someday going out, making big plays like he should, being, in my mind, the second best player there, and definitely the best top laner there. And yeah, that entire roster just played extremely strong. Really good rotations, really good shot calling. Score and Nagne were definitely on the same page. Nagne was the only kind of disappointment that I saw. Nagne is really a strong mid laner, someone that that can go ahead and solo carry games. We didn't really see that. We saw more of a supportive Nagne, someone that's there to back up his team and add in some extra damage. Arrow and Peekaboo really stepped up their game. Arrow wasn't getting caught out as much as he was. Peekaboo really did a great job of making plays and shot calling and getting Arrow in the right positions to do damage or do the maximum amount of damage. Just great overall teamwork from them. ODHan was a team that, again, I didn't pick to make out of the group because I thought LGG was going to make it out, and I thought KTrolster was stronger. But ODHan, definitely a strong team. I thought could steal a game and maybe get their way in, steal away from KTrolster. But with LGG failing like that, then yeah, they did break their way in. ODHan likes to play that slower paced game. They had a little bit of trouble with Tigers because of that, because they didn't want to play that sped up sort of fast paced gameplay that KTrolster, we were just talking about plays. But definitely a strong team, good shot calling. You can really see the world's experience with Peke and Soaz. And yeah, everyone on that roster played extremely well. I was very impressed with Niels and the way he handled the stage and played very consistently. But yeah, very, very strong team. Now, LGD was the big surprise. They played so poorly, and if you go back and watch the broadcast, or even I think they posted up a video of just that piece, you saw Imp talking about why they thought they did so poorly, and he's talking about scrims and how they didn't take their scrims seriously or practice seriously for Worlds. And it was honestly one of the most depressing things you'll ever hear a player say or talk about. Just very somber tones, and you could see the sadness in his voice, or you could hear the sadness in his voice and see it on his face, and it was just a very, very depressing thing. Very sad to see, since the team came in with so much promise. They did end up putting Flame in. They ignited the Flame like I thought they were going to, and they did look a little bit better. Flame was doing relatively well. But it wasn't enough to go ahead and turn around their fortunes. And yeah, they ended up going in third in the group. Very, very sad to see there. And then TSM coming in last place. Dyrus's last matches, of course. And yeah, just they weren't as strong as the other teams in this group. I will say that. They even lost to LGD, which again was stumbling. And yeah, TSM did not look strong. They relied on Bjergsen to solo carry, or to try to solo carry, and it just wasn't enough. Everyone else in the team really didn't do much, and you saw it coming out in that play, and I wouldn't be surprised if they made some huge changes to the roster moving forward. But yeah, congratulations to KTrolster and ODHan coming out of Group D. And we'll be back in a little bit with a full bracket breakdown once we get the group draws. or the bracket draws to see what the final matchups are going to be for the brackets knockout stage. But guys, we'll be back with that soon.